Are you dealing with a sick kiddo in a sick household of youngsters? I am too, and I want to share with you my doctor mom perspective and the supplementation protocol that I use with my little to get him healthy and well again. Stay tuned for this very informative pro healing video. Sick kids are no fun. And you know when it starts to happen, it goes from like a little runny nose and then you get a whole chest congestion and they get a tad bit more sensitive. That's what's happening right now with my little toddler, Gabriel. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Melissa Gallagher. I'm a naturopathic physician. That's my secondary job. Job number one is mom to little man Gabriel. My little man Gabriel has had a little germ infestation. I recently went on Instagram and was sharing in my story about how he was coughing, and you could literally see him behind me. And I actually polled my moms, who are my Instagram viewers, and 100%, over 20 of you responded saying you wanted to know what we are doing. So I want to share with you the items that I'm currently using with Gabriel that you can use in your child's life. And this is relevant to babies and even teenagers. There's different versions of some of these items and dosing that will vary, but it will definitely help kick sinus congestion, general malaise of the colds and viral bugs and bacterial prevention so that you don't have to take your child to the doctor and put them on antibiotics. As a mom, that's always my goal, is to avoid antibiotic use for Gabriel. Thus far, I'm knocking on wood, he has been free of antibiotics thus far in his life. And as I continue to power through with him naturally, that's my hope into his teenage years. So I want to share with you, first things first, he is always taking a preventative. This is an echinacea and zinc tablet. I have him since he started going to the play school in June of this year. He is taking this item. I'll take a few weeks off and then he's starting back on them. They're these little dissolvable kind of tabs. He just kind of chews them, dissolves them. I always have these available in the morning while he's eating his breakfast. I'm going to share with you some of the items I'm specifically using for Gabriel because he's got this kind of sinus thing that went down and now it is some cough and bronchial congestion. So traditionally, Highlands Kids is my go-to, and I've been utilizing this version. They have baby, they have toddler, and then this is the 2 to 12 year version. I love Highlands. This is an excellent brand. They have 8 homeopathic things that are going to cut stubborn mucus in the throat, help them cough up mucus, helps minimize chest and throat congestion, nasal, runny nose, and sneezing. I had to kind of bump it up a little bit because his cough was getting a little bit more rumbly than I wanted. And so I got him the BT. This is the cough and bronchial syrup. This I am using a smaller dose than what's recommended because this traditionally starts at age 4. There are 6 homeopathic ingredients. Some of them are different than what I traditionally find in my Highlands, and so I'm pairing these up. He takes them together. This has a little bit more of a cherry flavor, but it is really helping expectorate, kind of get the cough kind of motivated and expel all of the kind of gunk that he's dealing with. Traditionally, for coughing or kind of sore throaty type of symptoms, I'm a huge fan of Zarbee's. Why I love Zarbee's, they've got the dark honey and they have English ivy and they have grapefruit seed extract. This is very good for a lot of the kind of mucosal coughing that occurs. And then for a big power punch in that kind of potential bacterial exposure, I've got colloidal silver, and you can do droppers for children and infants. This is the dropper. It's a clear substance and generally it doesn't have a flavor to it. So you can put it in their water, in their juice. I just put it right on his tongue. And this is hugely impactful for minimizing an antibiotic. Colloidal silver is nature's natural antibiotic, and that's how I choose to use it if things are getting into a color mucus. And you know, when you're dealing with a color mucus, that there's definitely some kind of bacterial invasion going on that your child's body is dealing with. This is a product by Boron. I love this brand and I love this product. I've actually been using this version, the Cold Calm, with Gabriel since infancy. They have little baby little tabs that are very easily dissolvable on their tongue. This actually, he's moving into where it's just a little white tab. This is literally just a little white pastel. It goes under the tongue. I tried this out with him. He was so used to the little white kind of dissolvable. He hasn't taken very well to this, so I'm not getting my normal dosing of about 3 to 4 of the pastels, but we're coming around to it. This is great for traditional cold symptoms, runny nose, sneezing, just the kind of beginning onset of symptoms, and then also when they start to lose their sense of taste. And so Gabriel has not been eating a whole lot, and so that's my trigger to start to incorporate Cold Calm. Another immune boosting item that I'm using is the Wish Garden Kick It Immune. Why I love this particular product is it has a blend of elderflower, echinacea, calendula, and it has the yerba santa and hawthorn berry, and it also has osha root. This is a very unique blend. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to provide affiliate links again down below. This blend is awesome because the calendula is a very calming, mucosal, soothing herb, and it is so good at reducing some of the inflammation that might exist in the bronchioles and in the sinus passages. And the last and final thing I pulled out for Gabriel is oil of oregano. This stuff, I've talked about it in this video a little bit, but what I'm doing is, this is too hot for him to be consuming. It is a very hot oil. Generally, we do 2 drops on the tongue. Even as an adult, I feel a flare. So generally with kids, what I recommend is that you incorporate a few drops of the oil on their ear. But there's a specific way you want to do that, especially with kids, because this oil is hot. Generally what we do is we blend it and mix it with a carrier oil. I tend to use coconut oil and sometimes olive oil. Kind of depends on your child and the preference and consistency. But what you want to do is on a cotton ball, have a few drops of this and get on the child's ear the oil, and then just dab the cotton ball a little bit and do massaging along their whole entire earlobe. This oil, when it's on the ear, will actually help reduce fluid that's in the eustachian tubes that's often clogging your child's ear. So this is really impactful as a protocol all on its own, but in this kind of blend of items that I'm incorporating in Gabriel's healing life right now to kick this little cough he's got. I hope that you will find this helpful for your child as well. And if you have any questions for me, message me down below. I love hearing from you, and I'm so grateful for your time. If you feel so inclined, I hope you will consider becoming a part of my member community. I'll provide a link down below where you can actually become a member sponsor. So all of my subscribers, you can join my channel for $4.99 a month and get access to some really wonderful exclusive items and access points and freebies and discounts and deals on health and wellness products. So I hope you'll consider joining. Again, link down below. And as always, friends, I'm grateful for your time. Happy healing.